Deontay Wilder has ducked Anthony Joshua again. When it is all said and done, when the fighters retire of this era, the heavyweight champions of this era, when they are finished, Anthony Joshua will be known as unified champion, possibly undisputed champion if that WBC belt is ever on the line for him to fight for. Tyson Fury obviously will be known for the one who dethroned the man who beat the man. Deontay Wilder will be known as the paper champion who ducked Anthony Joshua, the biggest fight in world boxing. He has turned down $100 million, a 3-fight deal on DAZN, 2 fights against Anthony Joshua, $40 million apiece, and he has turned that down. He says that he is worth more than that. Is he ridiculous? I mean, how is he worth more than that? He's not even worth $20 million. See what he gets for fighting Dominic Breazeale. He will not get $20 million for fighting Dominic Breazeale, which he has been offered by DAZN. There's no way he'll get that much. Showtime just don't have the money, and he is not worth it. DAZN are paying ridiculous amounts of money to try and get fighters to their platform. They want Deontay Wilder on their platform for one reason. They want to make the biggest fight in world boxing. But Deontay Wilder just doesn't want it. He doesn't want to fight Anthony Joshua. That is clear to see. If he wanted to fight Anthony Joshua, he would have taken one of the deals he has been offered. One of the many deals that he has been offered. He thinks he is worth more than $100 million. He said is laughable. How ridiculous is that? It's not laughable. That's more money than he'll ever make in his career anywhere else. And to be honest, if he goes and fights Dominic Breazeale on Showtime, he runs the risk of getting knocked out in that fight. Dominic Breazeale possesses the same, if not more, boxing ability than Deontay Wilder, plus he has a punch also. So I mean, it's just a shootout. If he gets caught by Dominic Breazeale, then he's going to be out of there. Dominic Breazeale can hit very hard, and Deontay Wilder can't really take a punch that well, to be honest. I mean, look at what happened against Luis Ortiz. I mean, he had to have the ref to save him in that fight. He wouldn't even be WBC World Champion anymore, because Luis Ortiz would be champion, because he was saved by the ref. They just gave him more time than he should have had, which is just a shambles really, to be honest. And the same happened against Tyson Fury. He was just gifted a draw. He should never have got a draw. There's no way. Tyson Fury won that fight. That is obvious. Anyone who knows how to score a fight knows that Tyson Fury won that fight. But Deontay Wilder said he has done it a different way, and he said people have told him he should do this, he should do that with his career, and he's made it on his own. Well, no he hasn't. He's done it a different way. Yes, he has. He's used someone else's name to build his own brand. That's exactly what he's done. His success, his wealth, is an imitation of Anthony Joshua's success. All he has done is talk about that fight. He has never wanted it. He's never wanted to get in there and unify with Anthony Joshua. Otherwise, he would have done it by now. He's been offered plenty of money, more money than he is worth, yet he still won't do it. The only thing he has to bargain with is his WBC belt. And I guess fair play to him, he has a WBC belt. But he's not a true champion. A true champion faces any challenges in their way and fights other champions to unify their division. He says he's only going to get better and earn more money. He's 33 years old. Soon, he just won't be good enough to mix it even with the journeyman, and he will be cherry-picking his way through the heavyweight division, and it will go wrong. He'll get stopped. And it could happen against Dominic Breazeale. We just don't know. And he is saying he is enjoying being a free agent. Well, yeah, fair enough. It's nice to be in control of your own career and say, I want to fight here, I want to fight there. But what happens when he loses? What happens then? Showtime will kick him to the curb, because the only thing they're interested in is the WBC belt. They don't want Deontay Wilder. They just don't care about him. They care about the WBC belt, and he is the one who holds that. That is why they are trying to keep hold of him. If he were to lose and Dominic Breazeale came WBC champion, they wouldn't care about Deontay Wilder. They'd kick him to the curb, as I said. They would want Dominic Breazeale on their platform, and they would do all it takes to keep him there. The only thing they want is the WBC World Championship, because all of the other world titles are on DAZN, so they want to keep the WBC World Championship on Showtime. They don't want Deontay Wilder. I mean, they can do exactly the same with Dominic Breazeale. They can shout Anthony Joshua's name and build him into the same fighter that Deontay Wilder is, because Deontay Wilder was not known to anyone 2 years ago until he commentated on a certain fight, Vladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua. Ever since then, he has shouted Anthony Joshua's name. He has seen the publicity that Anthony Joshua had and the success. He wanted a bit of that, so he started shouting Anthony Joshua's name. And since then, he has grown into a bigger public figure, and that is the only reason why he has. And if I was perfectly honest, I think the cherry picking will go wrong before he fights Anthony Joshua. I think he will get in there with an underrated opponent and limited ability, and he will get stopped or he will lose on points or something like that, because he can get outboxed by anyone. He was outboxed by Gerald Washington until he found that shot. He looked terrible in that fight, and he does look terrible in most fights, to be honest, until he lands that shot. So other than that, he has got no boxing ability. So he is vulnerable to being beat. He could get beat by Dominic Breazeale. It is quite possible. I know Dominic Breazeale will take the fight with Anthony Joshua. But guys, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Deontay Wilder turning down $100 million to fight Anthony Joshua, and the fact that he doesn't want to face Anthony Joshua? He never has. Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.